Death Stranding, Death Stranding, Death Stranding. You know, at Sony's E3 2016, when Kojima got his ass on stage and revealed Death Stranding, a lot of people was excited. Now, even though the trailer had a lot of people like, what the hell is this game about? You know, we saw Norman Reedus and the black goo holding the baby. We was like, what the hell? But a lot of people were still excited because it was Kojima. You know, he just left Konami and he was doing his own thing. So we were like, yes, this is a Kojima game and we can't wait to see what this game is about. So throughout the last few years, he's shown a lot of gameplay of Death Stranding, some great looking cutscenes, but the game still had a lot of people confused about what it's about. What is this story about? We saw a little baby and we didn't know what the hell was going on. Well, here we are, y'all. Death Stranding has finally released. And me, as an Xbox guy, I wanted to give my first impressions of this game. Now, I'm only about 5 hours in, so obviously I haven't finished the game, but my plan is to complete this game because I really want to talk about the game in full once I'm done with it. But like I said, this is just my first impressions. So first off, let me tell you guys this. Death Stranding has some of the best looking cutscenes I have ever seen in my life. The game looks great. The cutscenes are great, and Kojima is really good with his cutscenes, from the camera angles that he used to just how the cutscenes look in general. He's good at this shit, y'all. I gotta admit. I mean, I can't think of another game that looks as good as this as far as cutscenes go, except for maybe Detroit Become Human. Maybe it's the only game that could look as good as this one, but the game looks great. Even in the gameplay footage, the world is empty, as we all know. It is an empty world, but if you play the game and you listen to the story, the world being empty makes sense. But even that looks pretty good. You know, the environment looks great, the characters look great, the game looks good, I have to admit, y'all, no doubt about that. Second, the voice acting is top notch. I know sometimes when developers use real life actors, it might not be as good. You know, the voice acting might not be as good. They might not put their whole 100% into the characters, but this game has some great voice acting, man. I have to admit, so far, the voice acting is incredible. And like I mentioned, the cutscenes itself is top-notch shit. Now, the first 2 hours of the game, it's about 95% cutscene, to be honest with you. And I'm okay with that because I'm one of those type of guys that I like a good cutscene as long as it's good and engaging and makes sense. And so far, it makes sense and it's engaging. And yeah, man, I mean, it looks good. But let me get to this mission you guys are watching right here. It's pretty much the first big mission of this game. As you can see, I got a human on my back. I'm not going to do any spoilers. I know you guys need to play the game for yourself. So you have to take this bitch to another part of the map, and it's not close, it's far. You have to take her to a place to be incinerated, and it's a long walk. Now, this is part of the problem I have with the game so far, but like I said, I'm still very early, and I do see later in the game you get a motorcycle and some type of vehicles that will help you out. But the balancing act, I guess in reality, if you had a human being on your back, maybe you would have a hard time balancing yourself, walking up and down hills and hiking and shit like that. But I don't know if that's something I'm really interested in a video game. So yes, you're constantly pressing L2 and R2 to kind of balance yourself. You know, you can't really run as fast as you would like. Of course, the more packaged, the heavier the packages are, the more difficult it is to balance yourself. So yeah, as you see, he's wobbling like he's drunk. But, you know, that's what the game is. But something that's great about this game is the multiplayer aspects. It's not really multiplayer, player versus player, but other players leave things for you to help you in your game. And I think that's amazing. As you can see right here, this player left a ladder. For some reason, my dumb ass did not get on the ladder and I jumped in the water. But this is when I found out jumping in the water when it's a stream is not good. I lost my package, and then it's very difficult controlling your guy when you going downstream like that. And I was getting pissed. Like, what the hell? And as you see, my character, he's fumbling. He's trying to get away. He's trying to go back. My package is floating the other way. This bitch is floating uphill. Damn, where's she at? So then I finally got a grasp of it. I was able to recover and go pick up my package. So the game is original, man. It is original as hell. And I'm looking forward to continuing the game. Now, so far, besides the cutscenes, the game is a little boring. But that's right now. I'm going to continue to play the game, like I just said. So far the game is okay. It's not that bad, but I am 5 hours in. The graphics are great. The gameplay is, it is what it is. Look, this nigga can't stay up at all. But anyway, yeah. So this is just my first impressions, y'all. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I will try to complete this game. And I will try to give a full review on this game. But before I get out of here, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about regarding Death Stranding and some other things. There are some people on social media saying they don't like the game. We know the game is at 83 Metacritic right now. I have never seen a game get so many perfect scores and so many bad scores. The same game. It makes you think, was people scared to say that this game was trash? Or maybe they genuinely like the game. But I have never seen a game where the great scores and the bad scores said the same exact thing. The game is boring. But, that's why I had to buy the game for myself. I had to play the game for myself. But I just find it so funny in this console war that earlier this year, for example, Crackdown 3 came out. There was a lot of guys that actually enjoyed Crackdown 3's campaign. Like myself, I enjoyed Crackdown 3 campaign. But you will see if a person said that openly on Twitter, they enjoyed Crackdown 3 campaign, they got bashed. You damn X-twats love everything Xbox. You damn X-twats always capping for Xbox. And people are like, no, I genuinely like Crackdown. I finished the game. Look at my gamer tag. No. You damn X-sluts. So that's how this console is, right? We know that. Then now, if you see someone say, I don't like the game, or I do like the game, if you say I do like the game, then maybe some Xbox guys will say, you Kojima stans, you just love Kojima, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they actually like the game. But if you say I don't like the game, you damn X-twats, y'all know this game is better than Crackdown 3 is better than Battletoads, is better than all this shit. I'm like, damn, man. This community, you cannot say your opinion without being attacked. My boy Neetho said he didn't care for the game. He put it on Twitter. He didn't care for the game. He got way more hours into Death Stranding than I do. He said he didn't care for the game. And he got attacked today. Like, what do you mean you don't care for the game? And blah, 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 and this, and that. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but I remember a lot of people commented on him saying he don't care for the game. And it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous at this point. So that's just something that bothers me, man. But it is what it is, I guess, right? But that's it, y'all. Just my impressions of Death Stranding. I am going to finish playing this game. I'm actually going to play this game as soon as I'm done with this video. And that's it, y'all. But that's it. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble upon my black ass channel and you think I'm decent enough, why don't you subscribe? You know what I'm saying? And if you subscribe, just go ahead and hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, babe. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn. Look at this nigga going up this hill.